Hello, this is Onyx Tarot, and today I'm going to be doing the week ahead predictions for Aries. So thank you guys for hitting the like button, subscribing. I do really appreciate it. So let's go ahead and look into July the 27th through August the 2nd for Aries. All right, Aries, so you guys have the Eight of Wands, Five of Pentacles reverse, King of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. All right. So Aries, a lot of you could be getting a lot of confirmation or things moving forward for you in a really fast way, especially this week ahead. Some of you are traveling, some of you are moving, some of you are just waiting for conversation or waiting for communication tied to something that has been delayed or something you've been waiting for a confirmation about. And I feel like a lot of you are going to feel like things are getting much better. So let's clarify the Eight of Wands. All right, so we have the Four of Cups, Four of Wands reverse, Queen of Wands, the Empress, Five of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and then the Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. All right. All right, so yeah, like I said, somebody could have been ignoring you. You could have been, waiting for communication, waiting for confirmation in some way, shape, or form. Something could have felt like, you could have felt like you were on the back burner, tied to communication, tied to a situation. You could have felt like somebody didn't really care about what's going on. Four of Wands reverse, this could be impacting your home, your finances, your stability, your work matters as well. But you are showing up as the Queen or King of Wands and the Empress energy and gender. So despite some type of delay, despite some type of instability, despite some type of being on the back burner, you're still confident. You're still in a really good energy and ready to move forward. A lot of you as well are trusting your intuition at this time. And because of that, you're in a really good energy to kind of essentially be prepared for whatever you need to be prepared for. So the Five of Wands is here. There is some type of fight, disagreement, argument, that kind of thing that may come up within the next 5 days through Thursday. About you, about your stability, some of you about family matters. But whatever it is, it leads you to the Ace of Pentacles. It leads you to something being given to you, okay? So clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Swords. So yeah, some fight, some disagreement, some back and forth actually leads to some type of conflict ending, some type of betrayal ending, some type of someone trying to impact your stability, your finances, your family matters ending, and you being able to move forward in a different direction completely with the Knight of Swords being here, okay? Yeah, exactly. Because the way things were going in the past tied to this relationship, this job, this way of doing things has been very draining, very taxing emotionally. And I also feel that a lot of you are ready for something new. You're ready for travel. You're ready for a new job. You're ready for a new, just something, a new energy completely. So what you don't see is the Two of Cups. Somebody is actually working with you, or you're gonna, meet a partner or meet somebody that is in your corner tied to this whole situation. Yes, because you've been very patient. You've been very brave. You've been Seven of Pentacles and the Sun is, I'm going to be patient and I'm going to try to be happy while I wait for the next steps, while I wait for the answers, while I wait for, what is meant for me. So Five of Pentacles reverse, a lot of you by the end of the week are going to feel like, whew, thank goodness I'm out of the situation. Thank goodness I don't have to wait anymore for the answer. So we also have a King or Queen of Swords. So there could be someone in a position of power, someone who's well respected that's going to be giving you really good news, okay? The Page of Wands is here. So again, they're going to be giving you good news or communicating something. And the Chariot is here in the reverse. and the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like some type of situation that was unstable or was imbalanced, or, you know, somebody ignoring you or whatever the case may be, the Chariot's reversed and the Knight of Pentacles. You're going to basically get all the answers and all the confirmations you need about this delay. And I also feel like someone's going to be making the right decisions when it comes to you. Okay. Now you do have a King or Queen of Pentacles reverse in your energy. So that could be tied to this 4 of Wands reverse, 4 of Cups, and the 8 of Wands, some type of communication about a partner, a business partner, a work environment, a boss, an ex, whatever the case may be. I do feel like someone's making a really good decision, or you're going to get a lot of confirmation that something that you advocated for, something that you protected yourself against, is coming forward towards you. And I feel like a lot of you are going to be really happy when you get the confirmation this week about whatever this is. Okay. So the Wheel of Fortune is here. So this is happening in divine timing. This is happening in your favor. This is really good luck. And I feel like a lot of you are going to be able to start fresh, or start in a different way of doing things, or start something new, or have the energy to look into something that you really wanted to do, something that you really wanted to manifest, and something that you're like, oh, I would do this, but I have to wait, or I would make this decision, but I have to wait. A lot of you are going to be getting that confirmation that you've been waiting for a really long time. Okay. Yeah. You're going to be, anything that you've been waiting for, like confirmation about, you're going to be having that answer for a lot of you guys by the end of this week. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. So system or spiritual leader. But let's see. Yeah, the Magician. Wow. So this is like everything that's happening is happening for a reason. It's happening in divine timing here as well. You've manifested this opportunity. You've manifested something being given to you. You fought really hard for something, especially tied to your work, your money, your effort, your family matters, whatever the case may be. So that's what you don't see. Things are working. Your prayers are working. You know, your energy, the things that you're doing, the things you're being cognizant of doing, and doing the things in the right way, the right direction, are leading you to success. So again, some type of delay is working out in you guys' favor. Some type of argument, disagreement, meeting, back and forth that you've been waiting on goes in your favor. And like I said, you actually have somebody that is actually in your corner, and you also have someone who's speaking the truth and making decisions to go in your favor as well. Okay. So what is the advice for Aries? Okay. So Aries, you guys have no. So there could be an opportunity or a situation where someone says, hey, you know, can you work with me? Or, hey, can you give an extension? Or, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you think about it? We'll give you time to think about it. Somebody wants to bring you back. This King or Queen of Pentacles reverse wants to bring you back into a cycle that you don't necessarily belong in. So be very cognizant of this. I feel like whoever is coming forward towards you to try to see if you want to change your mind, if you want to, you know, maybe this, maybe that, whatever the case may be. I do feel like this person is going to be very charming. They're going to basically try to talk you into doing something that you really don't necessarily want to do. I feel like trusting your gut in this situation could be very helpful. This person, like, they kind of want to keep you stuck. They kind of want to keep you in limbo. They kind of want to see if they have one more slither of hope to keep you somewhere that you don't want to be, okay? After delaying you, or after ignoring you, or after, you know, creating all of these blockages. So whatever happens to go in your favor after some type of dispute, disagreement, 5 months, 5 years, 5 weeks could be important. The 5th or May could be important of any year. I do feel like it could be very helpful to kind of keep in mind the reason why you fought this hard for some type of outcome. Okay, so I do hope this was helpful. Thank you guys for hitting the like button, subscribing, and thank you for watching.